What is going on Facebook? It is Tuesday afternoon, close to evening. I think it's about 3 o'clock. So hopefully you're all having a fantastic Tuesday. What do they say? Transformation Tuesday, but that's neither here nor there in regards to this video. So for those of you that saw my Facebook Live last night, it started at about 9 p.m. So I don't know when I ended up changing the title, but for everyone that is going to be watching this, I think it says low network connection. So I don't know if this is going to continue rolling or whatnot, but if you're watching this live or on replay, if you happen to catch my live last night and you saw the title, okay, it says connection available. You saw the title and you were like, what is she talking about? What is she talking about? And you know what I'm saying, because I had an additional letter up in the title. Frank is in the house. Welcome, welcome. Frank, did you catch it live last night? Did you see the title? Because I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off yesterday, and I knew I wanted to get that darn live started and done before I went to bed. So I got home, I was scarfing down dinner, and then I knew I wanted to title it what I titled it, and never did I think that by adding one extra letter would change the whole connotation of what I was trying to say. Okay, so if you guys saw it, drop a 1 in the comments if you saw the original title, because instead of talking about infection pus, I ended up putting an additional letter S on the end of that word, which totally makes it a completely different situation. And not until my sister texted me during my Facebook Live and she asked me that question and I saw the word and I'm like, what? Oh, and then I think, well, I can't see my title while I'm going live, but I just kept rolling with it because I'm like, you know what? It's kind of funny. See, Jason's laughing. So I kept going with it. And then I thought to myself, because I'm always thinking like one step ahead, like this would make for a very good post live. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, like, we are very close to hitting the mark, but we're like slightly off. But by that slight off, like you are completely off, if you know what I mean. Like, how many times has that happened to where you're like so tight, but one little thing that's like wrong, or one extra word you put in there, or one letter additional that you put in, or one letter that you take away, or whatever it is, sometimes you are so close but so far away. So close but so far away. So I left it on there, and it was funny because I was watching the people rolling on, and I'm not even gonna lie, there was a lot of men that were hopping on this live, and they're like probably thinking, what is she talking about right now? I need to know. So I had a lot of people that usually do not watch my lives, and Mark is checking in. Happy birthday to the little one. I'll tell her, she's napping right now. Poor little angel had her vaccinations yesterday, so she's not feeling too hot. But Adrian, congratulations on, what is it, baby number 5. So yes, it was funny because at first I was like, ooh, like, oh my gosh, people like think I'm talking about something, or I hope they don't think I'm talking about that thing, but maybe they think I am, and maybe that's why they're watching. But I've been doing this so long now that it's like nothing even phases me, and the embarrassment lasts like a split second, and then I'm like, you know what, like whatever, if people are gonna judge me or whatever. Hopefully it made some people laugh and made people like stop in their tracks, like, whoa, like she's talked about a lot of stuff, but like, is she really going there? And no, I was not going there. I was talking about something disgusting enough as pus that we're drinking in cow's milk, but I did not mean to take it to the other extreme, right? So I let it like ride for a little bit because I'm like, I wonder if people are going to reach out to me and they're going to try to be like, hey girl, like, you spelled it wrong. Like, you totally didn't, like, I know what you were trying to say, but you said something completely different. And so some people reached out to me and they were like trying to be like nice about it. And so I kind of like played the game for a little bit because I knew I was going to do this today and talk about the fact that you know, sometimes you're so close, but you totally miss the mark. But B, that we need to just brush things off and don't get so like bent out of shape and embarrassed and like think the world is over because you made a mistake or you misinterpreted something or you missed the mark or whatever it is that you really think like, oh my gosh, the world is over. Oh my God, how embarrassing. I can't go out in public. What are people gonna think? Like, who really cares? Like, I'd hope that like 5 minutes from now, let alone 5 years from now, people don't look at me and like, oh, Sarah Guarino, that girl that put an additional S on the word puss and she was talking about cow's milk, but really like we thought she was talking about something else. Okay. So it's really not that crucial. It's not that big of a deal. Like no one really cares. Sorry, but no one really cares that much about you, whoever you are. No one cares about me that much. So just brush things off. No one cares as much as you care about the little things. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So maybe double check your spelling next time. Sarah, talking to myself here, talking about myself, because I had some people, you know, that probably respect me, and I saw some people like hopping on this live that usually don't watch my lives, but they probably saw the title and they were like, what is this girl doing today? Like, what is she doing? So yeah, Jason, I know it. Yeah, so thanks for supporting me. Thanks for watching my lives, regardless if I spell things correctly or incorrectly. And I went through, and I couldn't, so like I said, I kind of played along a little bit because I knew I was going to do this today, and I was going to let that title ride like through the night because I know people watch replay. And then I was in bed and I was tossing and turning, and I'm like, I just can't do it. I have to change it. So I finally changed it. I took away the S and I did away with it because I just could not take it any longer. So yes, Mallory, they needed to hear it. But Mallory, I don't think that you saw. Mallory, did you see the original title? Because, girl, it was not the way it should have been spelled, if you know what I'm saying. I added an extra S onto that word. So you can imagine the people hopping on thinking what it was. Thank you, Adrian. Good message. So it's a good message, hopefully, today's message, but yesterday, if you guys did not watch the live about dairy, I'm not preaching that everyone needs to go dairy free. That would be amazing. But, I mean, I'm not judging whoever does consume dairy. But just so you know, there are a lot of negatives in regards to dairy. So if you guys have time, try to watch a little bit of last night's live. Jamal's in the house. How are you, my friend? And Mallory did not see that. Yes, my dear. It was quite different, a different connotation there. So Kelly's in the house. I was telling Kelly that about this. I was telling her this morning about last night and how it all went a little bit wrong. So that's all the time I'm going to take up of your time today. And Presley is waking up. So have a great rest of the day. And I will be coming on next Monday to talk more about the benefits of plant-based nutrition, because you guys know that I am now almost completely vegan. So, and I love the way I'm feeling, and my system's working more efficiently. And I want to explain the reasons why I decided to go vegan and the benefits that I'm experiencing, but just like simple facts. So even if you guys can eliminate a little bit of the animal products in your diet and supplement with some plant-based protein, that would be just amazing. So if you can do me a favor, if you're interested in watching that, there should be 3 little dots in the upper right-hand corner, and you can turn on notifications when I go live. So that way you guys get notified and you don't have to just hope that it pops up in your notification feed or whatever. But that way it's easier. it will come directly to your feed. So that will be next Monday, and then I believe next Tuesday, Val and I, the registered dietitian that I know quite well, and she is amazing, and she is a triathlete, so she knows all about that type of nutrition when it comes to long, endurance nutrition. And so we're going to kind of go back and forth between the endurance nutrition compared to like weight training, and when you're just looking more to build muscle mass and stay lean. So we're going to compare those two types of nutrition and supplementation and all that good stuff. So that's going to be next Tuesday. So if you guys are interested in one or both, then make sure you turn on notifications. And if you guys have any suggestions about what you want to hear about, I do have a closed group, and it's called Find Your Balance Community, and I do 2 Facebook Lives based on their suggestions or their questions, and I do those just to that private group. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. I also upload monthly challenges, exercise routines, and recipes. Everyone in the group shares all their recipes and give support to one another and suggestions and pointers and struggles and all that good stuff. So if you're looking for a tight-knit community where no one judges, everyone's supporting one another, then please let me know. I would love for you to join. And that's it. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you very soon.